In the previous episode, I was talking about the fact how toxic is the grandma, and in this one, you can see how she is getting along with the other most toxic people in this group, Lindsay. And I was so surprised that Jake chose his dinner date to be Brian and left Julie hanging, thinking that she would be the one that he wanted to have a dinner date, and her facial expression was just priceless. But it didn't end there. Later on, when Bruce told everyone that he was the millionaire, everyone said that they already known that and wasn't surprised and didn't think much of it. But Julie was really triggered by it and once again started to play her victim game, while in fact in her mind she actually hoped for distraction of the fact that the Jake chose Brian and didn't choose her, so she got another reason to direct her anger to. I mean, she have a point that he don't actually need the money while everyone else are here for the money, which makes it seem like he is here just for having fun, which kind of takes away money from everybody else. If you look from the situation from a game show's perspective, because nobody knows what's gonna happen after, if they gonna still be friends after the show. And there is no guarantees, and only guarantee is that personally, if I would be in this type of game show, my goal wouldn't be to get the money. Of course, it would be nice to have it, but more valuable thing would be to try to get everyone work together by helping them to deal with their emotions and help to understand them where they are coming from, but most importantly, convince them that by staying together we could earn much more money. Let's be honest about this situation. If you try to be the winner in this game and be the only one who gets the money, you have to be one of the most manipulative one. And even then is no guarantee, because depending on your choices, their opposite reaction, and you could get voted out even faster by even trying to pull up that kind of shit. Basically saying it would be a shit show and no one would have a fun and everyone would argue. And even in this show, you can see how all of them are trying to stay together and win together, although it kind of takes away part of their money that they could be able to win. While at the same time, it's a guarantee that they at least have some money instead of having nothing. Let's say if all of those people take this money that they won and invest it together and pool their own resources and decide how they could multiply this money. And when you talk about this type of scenario where you actually after the show can benefit each other, having a millionaire on your team sounds much better than having a possibility of earning more money in the game show, which is not guaranteed, but because you never know what could happen. Maybe in the next episode you are going to be voted out, but if you get along with someone who has money, you can benefit from it. And I'm not just talking about the fact that they would just give you the money. I'm talking about your possibilities, that they could introduce you with people who has money and you could much easier find the investor to your ideas and you wouldn't have to ask them money from the person that you just met and risk with your relationships. Because for rich people it could be triggering when someone asks for the money, because many people are looking just for that. This whole situation with Julie was pretty interesting when she got failed by her supposing relationship and being surprised that her man did choose someone else for the weirdest reasons imaginable and get triggered when she known about Bryce's money, but in the end get a good surprise with a trip from another person. And it's good example how the universe works and tries to give you the best opportunities to learn and gives you reward in the end and surprises you with a reward in the end. Her relationship with Jake, she already said in the beginning that this is a tactical choice, that she is not like she really likes him or something, which obviously backfired on her when she dropped her and didn't choose her. And the next news, what upset her was actually an option wasn't to make her angry, but it was meant to trigger her. so she would stop avoiding to deal with her money issues and stop being so triggered by people who has money, because before she know about it she had a good relationship with him, and instead of being upset about it she need to use this situation to confront her issues and deal with it. And she did try to deal with it and had a conversation with him, and in return she had a nice vacation and even other offers that she didn't expect it at all, which shows the ways how the universe unexpectedly surprises you.